Hello and welcome to the TRD Tacoma vlog number 2 by me, TRD Pre-Runners. This week we're going to go over some of the mods that we have on this truck, which is, once again, a 2002 Tacoma Pre-Runner. It's not really a lot. I'm trying to get it, more and more over time. But for now it's going to stay how it is, and we're going to talk about the possible future mods that I want to, put on this truck. Suspension wise, we have Bilstein 5100 series shocks, and that's on the stock coil, and also on top of it is sitting a 3-inch Supreme Suspensions block. Sorry I'm holding the camera so weird, it's just that it feels like it's about to fall. But with that, we get 3-inch total lift, and we get a little more reliability in travel. Now, it's not completely safe, and why do I say that? Well, it's still on the spacer, so if this was to go completely off-road, it's not really as best as it could be. The shocks do help it out a little for, a little less risk of travel, since they are off-road tuned shocks by Bilstein, and those are 5100 series. And those shocks could be adjustable up to 2.5 inches with just setting the stock coil like that. I do have plans to put Old Man Emu coils on the setup to gain about the same 3 inches of lift. Now, with that being said, that Old Man Emu coil is going to have to go. There's a different setting. I think it only goes on the 2-inch setting to gain those 2 inches of lift. Now let's talk about rear suspension. Rear suspension. In the rear, we also have 5100 series shocks made for lifted applications, and we have Old Man Emu Dakar leaf packs. Now, these leaf packs, as you see them, are not like the ones that Old Man Emu sends them. I took out the second overload, which is the longer overload spring that goes in between the lower overload and the rest of the leaf pack. Doing that caused the truck, or the leaf pack, to lower just a little bit. I did have both of them on there at one point, but I decided to go for a lower look so it could be a level truck. Tires. We have a BF Goodrich Mud Terrain tire, and that is a 285 75 16, so that's a 33 by an 11.5 inch tire, so it's 33 inches tall, 11.5 wide. It's nice. I keep them aired up at about 33 psi all around, since these are E-load range tires. They're made for heavier stuff. That's why they can go up all the way to 80 psi, but I decided to leave them at 30 just to get an even wear. The rims are Pacer Daytonas. Right now they're a little dirty, but I got those when I had originally KO2s, but now I have those wrapped in mud terrains, which overall is actually a better ride than my KO2s, because my KO2s were worn unevenly even though they were bought new. The tire shop did set them at 40 psi, which let the sides wear more, or let the middle wear more, and the sides were larger. Let's go to the front of the truck. The front of the truck, we have these pods here by Alpina. These are basically just cheapo AutoZone, or as I say, VautoZone pods. They're pretty good though. They work pretty well. No water damage yet. Unlike my light bar, which is also a VautoZone product, this does have water damage, but it's a 16-inch LED light bar. Basically, people, they make fun of me because I have a 16-inch light bar, and they're like, why do you even have that at all? What's the point of it? Well, when in darker applications, you don't need a 50-inch light bar to light up the whole road, unlike an old country road. You just need 16 inches. This thing lightens up to about 5,500 lumens, and with that, I have enough. Another thing we have on the truck is this grill guard that I got when I bought the truck. Now, of course, it didn't have the lights, but this grill guard made for a good platform for bolting on these lights for easy and simple installation. underneath the truck, we have a 31-inch spare right there, and that is a BFG KO, not a KO2. It's practically half worn out, and I decided to put it on because it's half worn. I'm not really gonna use it for any other thing than just having a spare under there. So I decided, why the heck not put it on there? And one of the last mods, not really a mod I have done really, but it's more of a utility item, is this Tractor Supply toolbox that I got. Now, toolboxes, sometimes they come made to fit a truck, but for the price this was, and regarding the price of other toolboxes there are out there online for this truck, which are retailing about $600, I decided, go with the Tractor Supply one that's only 38 inches, because the space between the wheel wells is like 40 inches. It's really hard to find a 40-inch chest toolbox out there, designed exactly to fit the application. So I was just like, this 38 is enough. And of course, we have sticker game. JBA Off-Road, Fox, Flowmaster, Bilstein, more Bilstein, Sierra Expeditions, my name, my Instagram name. You got a couple more stickers up there. I won't name those. And yeah, stickers add power. One of the last mods I wanted to show you guys was the muffler. The muffler, I don't know if you can see it or not. That is a Super 10 Series Flowmaster muffler. And it doesn't really add power, it just adds sound to this application. It's only a V6, so it doesn't really add power, and it's only one. If there was two, there'd be a different story there. A little bit of a different story, not a lot. But, these are the modifications I've done to my truck, and I'm pretty happy with most of them. So what's next for the truck? That's what people always keep asking, and I want to put in the Torsen limited slip differential that they have. It's not a regular limited slip, and it can't come up in my mind right now, but there's a special name to it. And basically, it's not your ordinary limited slip where you have clutches. It's just gears that sense when one of your tires is losing power. Because this is only a two-wheel drive truck. But once it senses that wheel's losing power, it automatically locks like a regular limited slip would. But instead of having clutch packs to replace every 30,000 miles or so, it has gears, and those gears never wear out, which is great. Another thing, if we do get that limited slip differential in there, is I do want to get this supercharged. Magnuson offers a 3.4 liter supercharger kit that makes this go up to about, with a regular intake, 285 horsepower and 300 pound-foot of torque. Now this would be insanely quick for a Tacoma, because not really a lot of Tacomas are modded for power out there. But that would be another thing I do. And if I do change the front suspension at all, which might be a possibility, I want to do a mid-travel kit. Now a mid-travel kit is in between of what I have now and a long travel kit. Long travel kit is what they use in the desert over in Baja and Arizona, Utah, all the salt flats, all of those places for longer wheel travel in the front suspension, the coil. But with that in mind, mid-travel is in between that extremity, which if I did go long travel, these fenders would have to be extended out about 3 inches, and I have to get fiberglass fenders to replace these to accommodate that travel. But if I did do mid-travel, it'd just be a coil over in the front, new control arms, and yeah, that would be about it, and I'd be ready to go jumping a little bit, not too extreme though. Another one of the possible mods I always wanted to do is put a cap on this. Now a lot of people say, oh yeah, pap caps are not something that makes a truck look cool. But these days, with people liking to go on expeditions and whatnot, a pap cap is actually very useful. You can mount your spare to the top, and you can add a fuel cell right where the spare went. You can put your stuff inside without having to worry about it getting wet. You can make it stylish, you can make it black, you can paint, you can color match it, you can do whatever you want. And it'd be a nice accessory to have, for me at least, in the future. Alright guys, that's everything I have modded to my Tacoma currently and what I want to mod in the future. Please don't forget to write a comment down below. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. I'm barely starting out, but I want this to be big fast. Please, guys, help me get to at least 100 subscribers by the end of September. That's my goal. I know it doesn't seem likely, but it's what I want to go to. And there is actually something that will be coming up in next week's vlog that will interest many of you, and I won't give it away, but it's something big, and it's something that has to do with the front end of this truck. So I'll see you guys next week, next Saturday. As always, thank you for watching, and have a great day.